Hi, welcome to Let's Talk with Marianne Jefferson. Today I want to talk to you about your visit to your dermatologist or your trichologist. I am Marianne Jefferson. I am a board certified trichologist, and what that means is I went to school in Atlanta, Georgia for 1 year and 1 month to study the scientific hair loss and scalp disorders. So today I want to talk to you about when you visit your dermatologist or your trichologist. You need to have some questions written down on a paper pad, and you want to ask your dermatologist or your trichologist, how would they diagnose your hair loss? Now, the reason I say that is because sometimes, not all the time, but the majority of the time, when you visit a dermatologist, they look at your scalp and they tell you you have alopecia areata. Alopecia areata is the medical name for hair loss. You want to know what kind of hair loss do you have. For instance, is it telogen effluvium? Telogen effluvium can cause hair loss due to taking different medications, chemotherapy, radiation. So you want to know what is the name of your alopecia areata. Secondly, you want to ask your dermatologist or your trichologist, once they diagnose you with your hair loss, do they have a support system that they can offer to you? The reason I say that is because a lot of times when people are losing their hair, not all the time, there are many reasons for hair loss, but once the hair loss occurs, it could cause the man or woman or child to be stressful about their hair loss. So if it's stress that is causing the hair loss, we're going to say that is the root cause. Because if it's medication that's causing the hair loss, that could cause stress to come along to further the hair loss. Okay, so once we know that they do have a support system, hopefully, and if they don't, seek out to find a psychologist. Also try to find maybe a counselor, but try to find someone that is willing to listen to you. And not only for 10 minutes or 15 minutes, because sometimes it takes 10 minutes in order for you to be able to just gather your thoughts together. You don't know if you're going to go in there and start thinking about the situation at hand, and you may have a time in your session where you start to cry. I mean, you want to at least know that they can offer you at least an hour. When my clients come in, I schedule at least an hour and 30 minutes for me to sit with that one client. Now, some of my friends tell me that's too long because I'm missing money. For me, God has given me a ministry. So when God has given you a ministry, whether it's your profession or whether it's something that you created or whether it's your job, when God gives you a mission for something, He will supply all of your needs. So for me, it's about truly treating the client, truly being able to listen to the client and see what it is that I may have to offer to help that client. No one is never rushed in or out when they come. So if I'm doing a consultation and on there where it asks from 1 to 10, what is your stress level right now? If it's 5 and more, I stop the consultation right then and there. I listen to the client. I ask certain questions to the client because I want to understand what is it that's causing that stressful event at that moment. Anything after that, we'll take care of that then. Once I find out whatever it is that's causing the stress, which I nail that as the root cause, we put a treatment plan together. I have the client to come in on some days to just sit down and talk to further understand what it is that I can do or what has happened in between the week that they were there, so we can see if we're making progress or if there's anything else I need to implement to maybe help the client. A lot of times I work with different dermatologists with a client to see if there's something that we can tag team and do together to help the client. But most importantly, is to build a relationship with my clients, to let them know whatever they are going through, whatever that giant is that may seem too big for you, it's just right for God. I believe in prayer in my work environment. I believe in touching and agreeing that God is going to work that situation out. Whatever it is, it's not too big for God. What we go through does not surprise God. It just surprises us, but it doesn't surprise God. So if we can go, where two are gathered, there he would be in the midst. It's more powerful than with two than it is with one. So that's what we do at Royal Paradise Hair Loss Center here in Macon, Georgia. And I don't want to make this video too long because I want my videos to be no more than 10 minutes long, because I was taught in school in one of my classes that after 7 minutes, 7 to 10 minutes, a person's, thought process has actually drifted to something else. You could be thinking about what you need to cook, the bills you need to pay, places you need to go, getting yourself ready for the next day, dealing with children. So, I understand that. And I don't want to keep you too long. I just want to pour into you. I want to be able to use this platform to be able to help my sisters and brothers that are going through hair loss issues. Because I know if I can help you, then God is pleased. When you have a ministry that God has given you, you want to treat that baby with care as you have treated your own child or children. So I may not know everything, and you may ask me some questions. And if I don't have the answer right then and there, I promise you, I will get that answer for you. I'm a researcher by heart. I love to research. Been researching hair loss ever since 2015. It's just been something that I've been intrigued with, really want to know more about, because I'm a cosmetologist as well. And if you go to your cosmetologist and they see where you have some hair thinning, or they see where you may have, some hair loss or hair breakage, the first thing that we say is your medication. But no, it's so many other things that can cause hair loss. That's why I went to school, to learn more about hair loss. Because I too was telling my clients, it's your medication. But now I know that if it is the medication, what is that medication doing to cause that hair loss? Is a reason behind that. Something has caused that hair to detach from the blood vessels, and the blood vessels is no longer feeding the hair bulb in order to feed the hair follicles. So again, I am Marianne Jefferson. This is Let's Talk with Marianne Jefferson. If you don't mind, would you please like, subscribe, and share this video? I have so much content to be able to offer to you all. Like I said, my time is about up. I don't want to go over 10 minutes because I know if I can talk 10 minutes and pour into your life and give you a little bit of education about hair loss and what to ask your dermatologist or your trichologist, I'm hoping and praying that that would help you and keep you until we talk again. Now, next weekend, I think I'm going to do a vlog. Well, I'm going to do my video because I'm going to be at my family reunion, and I want to share that with you all. We're going to have fun. We're going to be safe, and, we're just going to enjoy each other. A lot of us have not seen each other since last year in January for a lot of us. So we're going to rejoice, but we're going to stay safe at the same time. Until then, even though I don't know you, but you're my sisters and brothers in Christ throughout the world, I thank God that I'm able to use this platform to reach many of people. Again, I am Marianne Jefferson. Let's talk with Marianne. Until then, have a blessed day.